Well, all right. What's going on? Blog Talk Radio Land. It's another glorious Wednesday out there, and you guys know what time it is, honey. So grab all of your crumpets because it's time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meach. Hey there, my tea sippers out there. If you're on a computer and you want to join in on the conversation, please feel free to call in at 347-205-9183. That's 347-205-9183. Now, we're going to have an exciting show for you today. Y'all know I love bringing in new artists and to showcase their talents and to make sure that, we hit the scene with some new music. However, this is going to prove to be absolutely lovely for me, and I'm getting a little bit that way because I'm looking at my cue here, and something is not doing right with me with my music. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to keep going and say, hey, I'm a little tired because, at the donut shop last night, honey, it was just a mess. It was a mess and a half, but it was a blessing at the same time. So if I seem a little sluggish, pay it no mind, honey, because it's just me trying to pull it together. I didn't get in here till like about maybe 4 hours ago from work, so and I got to go back at 8 o'clock tonight. So let me say my disclaimer right here. This show is for mature audiences, and the language and subject matters that you hear are not appropriate for children or anyone who is not mature enough to handle the subject matters. Anyone that is not mature enough to handle the subject matters. So your listening discretion is advised. Your listening discretion is advised, okay? Now, what just happened? Okay. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, honey, everything is just looking all kind of crazy at the moment. However, that's not going to stop us up in here, okay? So we're going to keep things moving. I want to say hello to all of my sponsors out there. Thank you for bringing your talents to the table. See, without you, dishing tea would not be able to do what it is that we do. So let me start by saying thank you to Trade Day Management and PR firm. At Trade Day, enjoy a touch of Southern hospitality with a universal appeal. For all of your public relations and entertainment management needs, contact Travion Davenport at 678-523-3088. That's 678-523-3088, or email at tradedaypr@gmail.com. Again, that's tradedaypr@gmail.com. Pharaoh's Treasure Box. Fine art, unique jewelry, and sensational 3D silk floral arrangements. Creations by Taps. For all of your decorative needs, contact Pharaoh's Treasure Box at 248-688-5178 or 5179. Again, that's 248-688-5178 or 5179, or you can email at pharaohstreasurebox@comcast.net. Pharaoh's Treasure Box at comcast.net. Parisian Wine Productions. Music to lighten your spirits and lift your soul, specializing in gospel, inspirational, house, and dance music tracks. For all of your gospel and Christian sets, contact Paris Harrison, he's the CEO, at 347-406-7734. That's 347-406-7734, or you can email him at paris42268@yahoo.com. Again, that's paris42268@yahoo.com. Life Fellowship of Christ Ministries. Live in freedom everywhere, LIFE. Reverend James Coleman is the leader and founder of the Ecumenical Social Justice Ministries, brought forth to free the oppressed and introducing a fresh approach to the Christ consciousness. Contact Reverend Coleman at 313-833-9278. Again, that's 313-833-9278, or you could email at mustardcole@yahoo.com. Again, that's mustardcole@yahoo.com. Echam Vidal Couture, high fashion with a luxurious twist. Step into the future with fresh, innovative couture, designs by Miss Meach DeVille. For more information, contact Miss Meach at 313-996-9807. Again, that's 313-996-9807, or go to the Facebook page at Meach DeVille, M-I-C-H-I-E-E, capital D-E, capital V-A-L-E, at Facebook. Big Brothers Network, the BBN, a new online web magazine designed to show the world the class and style of the debonair man of size and his admirers. The first edition was launched Memorial Day weekend. For more information or to go and browse the copy of the latest edition, please go to bigbrothersnetwork.com. That's www.bigbrothasnetwork.com. Okay. That there is all of my sponsors for right now. And I want to say thank you once again to all of you for letting me do what it is that I do. You know, we've just celebrated our 1-year anniversary during the month of July, and we got some exciting things coming within the coming weeks and in the coming months. So I want you to keep your ears tuned, okay? So now we're going to get into this thing here because I'm excited. And I really want you guys to get into the world of this experience. I named the title of this show, A Force to be Reckoned With, TNA, The New Alliance. Now, let me give you a little bit about them. If there's the hip-hop world, might remember the Alliance as an upbeat rap group with the club banger Tatted Up. But now the group has new flavor with a name change to go along with it. Now called the New Alliance, the group has a fresh outlook on the industry with a direction of multi-platinum producers. The New Alliance has made a hit with their new single, Take a Picture. Now, although the group enjoyed the success of Tatted Up offered, they want the industry to vibe to the sound of their new beginnings. Independent group TNA, also known as the New Alliance, are veterans in the game with a new strategy to take over the industry with their new look, new sound, and new music. With their first new single, Take a Picture, the group hints that the industry will have to make room for the New Alliance because they're not going anywhere. And having said all that, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to Dishing Tea, we got Mony Karlo, we got Blackout, and we got Pop, otherwise known as TNA, the New Alliance. What's up, players? What's up?
What's up, man? What's good?
Hey, everything is good on this scene. It's all good in the neighborhood. Like I said, our boys just trying to pull it together. Because the donut factory, you know how we got to make the hustle on the grind and carrying on, and yeah. But we're all here. It's all new. It's all fresh. And we want to make sure that the world get a chance to know the new sound of what TNA has to offer. So introduce yourselves, because everybody is there. Let me hear everybody's independent voices and introduce yourself in your own way.
Okay. First off, this is me, P.O.P., otherwise known as Pop. I'm the producer, and, Mr. Popular. They call me Popular on the production side of the track, and, Papa as an artist.
This your big homie Blackout, man, you know what I'm saying? Also known as your mama's favorite rapper, your auntie's favorite rapper, just everybody's favorite rapper, man. You know how we do, man. TNA in the building.
Yeah, what it is, it's your boy Mony Karlo. They call me the car guy. I drive fast. Holla at the boy, TNA. We represent every day.
I love it. Okay, now let's get started right here at the beginning of all of this, because everybody's already veterans in the business. So take me on this particular journey. What was it that started you to say, okay, this is what I want to do, this is the sound that I need, this is how I need to express myself? What was that bite for each of you to say, okay, let me take it and do my thing in this arena?
Well, basically, when we started off as 3 separate solo artists. We came together, to form a group called The Alliance. Mony Karlo he was not a part of The Alliance, but he was still associated with the label. He was signed to the same exact label. So basically, you know, the label had us doing, you know, one type of music that had a little bit of our talent in it, and more politics than anything. So once that situation ended, we said now we're going to do exactly what we want to do, which is create real music and show people our real talents, and that we're here to create hip hop and make people move, make people feel something inside their spirits with real music. And we got a different sound than anybody else out there, and we really want to get that known, because we know once everybody hears the sound, they're going to love it. They're going to fall in love with it like crazy. Everybody's falling in love with it right now.
So,
I dig that.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Our influences, man, I mean, as far as musically wise, what got us into music, I mean, you know, you got some of the best groups out there, I mean, from past years, you know what I mean? And our thing is we want to be one of the new groups, because, I mean, really right now you don't have any groups that's really out there making any type of noise. Besides, before you had Outkast, I mean, we're trying to put ourselves on the levels, trying to make hits like Outkast as far as being that different. You understand what I'm saying?
Dig that. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as far as our sound, I mean, you got the southern twang in there. You got, I mean, I'm from up north. I'm from Philadelphia. This is Blackout, and you got Mony Karlo, who's from Gary. So you got a whole bunch of different sounds that I think people are going to hear. I mean, if they got favorite artists, then what I hope is to bring all those favorite artists together on one album, you know, those favorite sounds.
Oh, well, dig that. Dig that. Midwest represent. Mony. Okay, give me your spin on it, Mony Karlo.
Yeah, I know for a fact that the music we doing is totally different than a lot of cats is doing out here right now. And then, you know, just our whole image, the whole movement we got, you know, how quick we get fans. I mean, we're going to do a show, and we get 10, 20 fans, you know what I'm saying, in 15 minutes. Like, when we walk in the door before we perform, they want to know what we're going to do. Then once we get up there, it's ridiculous. Like, I think I found out, like, what we were doing, we did a show, like, 3 weeks ago, and before we performed, people was leaving. When we got on stage, the people that left ran back in. Like, what independent artist done that? I've never saw that done in no shows ever. I mean, we did a show so crazy that people was running in that left. They paying to get back in to see us perform.
Okay, dig it.
You know what I mean? So we just working real hard out here right now, man, and we stay in the studio every day. Like, we're in the studio right now. You know what I mean? Coming up with new ideas, doing different songs. Like, right now under our belt, I guarantee you we got over 45 songs to 50 songs right now that we still record every day for 3-4 songs a day. You know what I mean? We got a stupid mixtape we're working on right now. The mixtape's coming out soon. It's the campaign. We campaign.
The campaign, baby.
Campaign. TNA is running for president. We trying to take over the world.
I love it. Okay, now listen, because here's something that I find to be interesting, that all of you were independent artists at one point. What was it that made you say, if we join forces, this would be a stronger collaborative to contend with? And in that process, how were you guys able to weed out egos so that it is a force to be reckoned with and not, you know, the bickering that we hear in most groups?
Well, see, the first thing about, we was all friends before, like, you know what I'm saying, the group started. Either way it goes, like, they already had a group when I met them. You know, and I was signed to the same label. So, you know, we was already doing shows out of town and doing different things, and we became friends back then. And then, you know, after we brought the group back, Blackout actually did the call, like, yo, listen, man, we need to, because Blackout was working on his mixtape. And I did a song on his mixtape. And a lot of DJs, you know, he was dealing with a lot of DJs, and a lot of DJs were saying, you know, they missed that Alliance sound, like, where the Alliance at? So, you know, Blackout called me, Blackout called Pop and said, look, man, let's just try to, you know, do, because we all have individual projects that's already done. Like, our project is already done. And he called and said, look, let's just to the side and let's see what we can do together as a group, You know what I mean? And then we can work about the individual projects later once we really come and put our heads together and move as one, you know what I'm saying, on the movement and just take it over. You know what I mean? And it sounded like a great idea, you know what I mean? And then just, you know, when we first hooked up and did the first song in the studio, just the whole movement, the whole feeling, the whole vibe, it was right. So, you know, and that's what I work off of, vibes. So I had a beautiful vibe from the beginning, you know what I mean? And I think the brothers did too, you know what I mean? Because that's why we still here right now working strong. So I just feel like, you know, we set it down for a better movement to come back to that, you know what I mean? Because when we do shows right now, I mean, you can just see it. You can see it. Like, we was meant to be together. Like, this was planned. This was planned. So that's why we was super hard for y'all.
Oh, well, all right. All right. Now, with the different sounds that you guys have and coming together with this collaborative, what do you think the message in your music would be? What is if there's a main message that you want the folks to get out of your music, what would it be?
Honestly, be yourself.
Oh, dig that.
Yeah, honestly, just be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, do anything, just believe in yourself, and first and foremost, you got to believe in God. We put God first through everything we do, so, you know, ain't nothing going to move without God first, so you really just got to believe in yourself and believe in God, you know what I mean? And anything can happen no matter what you do, no matter if you want to be a lawyer, a football player, basketball player, you know what I'm saying? Like, music ain't nothing but an expression of emotion, you know what I'm saying? So we just expressing our emotions through music. That's our talent. You feel me? And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we still got to, you know what I'm saying, answer to the man upstairs with it. You feel me?
All day.
We're three grown men right here. This is another thing. We're three grown men right here. TNA. We're trying to show all these men out here how to really be men. You feel me? We feel like we the men for the new age. We're the new age men. You know what I'm saying? If I even said it right, you feel me? We're trying to walk the way that, you know what I mean, some of these folks should be walking. You know what I mean? Especially out here in this industry. We're trying to show them how to really do it.
That is interesting because as I'm listening to you, with the spiritual development that you have personally, because you say, okay, nothing happens without God in your life, and that there is the foundation of your music from what I'm hearing you say. Do you think that that's an element that's missing in hip-hop now, that a lot of folks stray away and too busy trying to do their own thing and they forget about that part?
You know, some of them may. You know, I really can't speak for other artists out there, but I know that I don't see it and I don't really hear it coming from other artists, you know, too much. You know, so I know that's one thing. That's a major thing. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to express here. You know, we ain't too big. You know, we believe in God. You know, and we know that none of this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Him, man. You know, we just gotta reach for the stars out here. You know what I mean? Can't make that happen and just relying on yourself. Honestly, nobody.
Okay. Now, at this particular, go ahead.
We're superstars. He already told me that we're superstars. I talk to God daily. He told me we're.
Okay. Don't you make me backflip up in here. Don't make me backflip now. Okay. Now listen. Coming from your earlier beginnings to now, what have you learned about the business of music? And what is the change that you've made now from your earlier position? What has changed over the course of the years?
I mean, as far as like musical wise, just like as far as musical wise, I think like we said before, people didn't really get a chance to know who we were before. I mean, we kind of like with the title rap and the digital, we kind of we played the game. We was young cats, happy to be signed, happy to have an opportunity, and we was playing the game. So I think what people are going to get a chance to get to know us, I think this time they're going to get to know what type of artists we are. As far as like, how the sound has changed differently, I mean, me, honestly, I don't think a song like Tatted Up could be popping right now at this moment. You know, I think it was a different time, a different movement, and it was a perfect opportunity. But I think music has evolved to the point, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not, you know, all the way there. But, you know, you got some artists coming back lyrically. You got those Drakes. You got, I mean, really that whole little Young Money family. They're doing their thing. You got, you know, T.I., different artists like that who are, you know, we know that those are real rappers. But, I mean, our main focus is we're a group. I mean, we also are solo artists, that we want to bring the whole aspect of having that bang and that major group out there that's doing their thing, not just having a group that come out and do a one hit.
The biggest group.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's our biggest thing. We want to bring that whole element of the group back to hip hop.
Oh, okay. Dig that. So give hip hop a more classic approach. You know, with a little style, a little flavor, and yet still be true to the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, music has evolved. I mean, it evolved a lot. It's more, rap is more upbeatish now. It's more like pop rap, like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, then it's evolved that route. I mean, to be honest with you, what people are doing now on the radio, we had already been doing that years ago, but we just never brought it out because, you know, we were hear stuff like, oh, man, you know, you can't bring it out right now. That's too ahead. That's too far off, and people won't get that right now. So doing that it's in that genre right now where it is that pop rap music, the music that we've been doing for a second. I think people won't get a chance to relate to it and see it a little bit more clear. You know what I mean? Then to tie it up.
Okay. All right, so now that we're into this new approach and we're into building the collaborative, okay, you have a fan base now and it's growing strong. How is it that you're able to keep your fan base and yet not be, you know how some artists, you know, they have a fan base and then they end up becoming a sellout to that and not be true to themselves? What has been your commitment to say that we're not going to just sell to the game and the propaganda of what folks believe hip-hop to be?
I mean, man, we humble. I mean, that's the biggest thing with us. We humble. I mean, we met you a couple of times. You know us. We the type of cats that'll walk right up to you and say, what's up? We're not the type of cats that'll, you know, come in the club and, okay, we got a hot song and stand in the corner somewhere and look like we did. Nah, we go talk to everybody. I mean, anybody who love our music, I mean, we down with them because they're helping us out. You know what I'm saying? Not even in the sense of saying money-wise, they're helping us out in the sense of motivation to do what we're doing. You know what I mean? So anybody that we're always down with. So, I mean, some of our fans have worked with us as far as promotional-wise. We've been brought to the studio. You know what I mean? But it's all about humbleness, man. And with us, man, it's not really about we're like in this thing like, oh, man, we got to be the biggest millionaires in the world. It's like, man, come on, man. We want these people to join in and tell us they like the music and try to make something really hot. You know what I mean? Because we're not saying like there's not other artists out there that can't do their thing, but we want to show artists that are inspiring to do their thing, that, it could be done this way. You know what I mean? I mean, right now we got the TNA TV, where it's basically a TV show and people can go there and see us in the studio, you know what I mean, doing our mixtape. You can see everything that we do, the process that it takes us as far as rehearsing, the process taking as far as writing, Pop doing the production, just the whole process, man, of just giving it back to the people. You know what I mean? And that's what we want to be the type of artist, man, you can come up to, not the type of artist you want to be like, oh, man, he has a messed up attitude. You know what I mean? Because really, we know music is bigger than us. You know what I mean? We're just a piece. We just want to leave our mark on this thing, man. But it's way bigger than us.
All right. Now, everybody weigh in on this because, see, how is it that in this particular business, you're on the grind, you're on the hustle, how difficult is it for you guys to maintain the grind and yet keep a personal life, your home life together and this, that, and that? How difficult is that for you at this particular stage?
I mean, well, like this, I'm a father, kids, all that, you know what I mean? And it's really not too hard because this, like, I've been doing this for a long time. So, you know, like if I'm in a relationship or anything, you know what I'm saying, I tell the person off the top, like, listen, this is what I do. You know, I mean, this is my life. That's just like if you had a job, I never have a person to stop working their job, you know what I'm saying, due to a relationship.
Right.
This is a job. This is business. You know what I mean? And we trying to make big money moves to be comfortable. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm going to work. But it is a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's a lot of days. Like, we're in the studio. We might not leave. We might come in at 8 o'clock in the afternoon. We might not leave. Like, Black men been in the studio for, like, 4 days. You know what I mean? I mean, we working. I mean, you know, that's just like any job. Like, if we was an owner of a corporation, we'd never be at home. You know what I mean? We'd be trying to make our money work for us. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. This is a corporation right here. This is a movement. So we here every day putting it down. You know what I mean? So, you know, if one of us have a other, she have to understand. Definitely.
Okay. And how many times have you guys, okay, is anybody married in the group? Because the married guys, you know, that's a little different. But for those who are single, how difficult is it when you run into your naysayers and your haters, or, you know, those who you want to join with or whatever, or at least date, and yet they don't understand the commitment to branding yourself and the commitment to the work?
It's very difficult, man. I mean, you know, like Carlo said, man, you gotta have more, like, I mean, with us, we've dated females that's been in the industry, females that haven't been in the industry, and really, in my experience, man, it's more easy to date a female that's in the industry, because she kind of understands what you're going through. Because the biggest thing is, man, is jealousy. I mean, with our job, man, you know, you're gonna be around females, you're gonna be around this, you're gonna be around drinking, you're gonna be around partying. So it's like, really, for yourself, you got to make the right decision. And if that person doesn't trust you, then, you know, you're going to have a heap of problems, you know. But, I mean, like you said, just really finding somebody who understands what we're doing and can accept this for us, you know.
Dig it. All right, Black, you've been quiet. Rein in on this. What is your take on it?
Nah, that was Black right there. That was me that was just talking.
Okay, talk to me now. Y'all holler out, because I'm still learning everybody's telephone voice. I know y'all in person.
Okay, yeah, this is Pop. You know, I got the lightest voice out of everybody. Okay, but, you know, with me, I'm going to say, you know, a relationship and being in this type of industry is, you know, it's an issue. I feel like it can be, you know, it's a negative when you're dealing with, you know, somebody that's not in the industry, like, you know, just like Black said, because you know, they pretty much don't understand, you know, what it takes to do that type of work, I guess. You know, you out late usually, stuff like that, I guess. So, you know, pretty much. But if, you know, and you know, it's some chicks out there, you know, that's down for it, that's really down and understand. So it's really up to you. It's really up to you and who you know what I'm saying, how you operate. You know how to make it work. You know what I mean? So.
Dig that. Now, Pop, you as the producer, okay, you're the man that come up primarily, you know, with arrangements and this, that, and the other. What is your inspiration behind, you know, perfecting the group's sound or perfecting what the message is in a particular track? How is it that you approach your work? And then how is it that you introduce it to the other two so that folks can see where you're going?
You know, pretty much, you know, I already know in my head that, you know, we got 3 different styles. And I as an artist, not even just as a producer, I can, as an artist, can relate to both of the similar styles too. Like, I like the way they, you know, I like both of them as artists as well as they my friends. I like them both as artists, their lyrics and their, you know what I'm saying, their songs they write. It interests me into, you know, basically mixing, you know, and just finding a way to, you know, mix the 3 into something. And once we first started with the first couple of songs, you know, I realized that, you know, I like a lot of pop music. I produce a lot of pop music. I try to sing thing a little bit, you know, I do it all. And
all right, you got a couple of vocals over there?
Yeah, and then I got, you know, Blackout, who I've been working with for years, who I'm already used to, you know, mixing his style with my style. So then Mony Karlo coming through with his unique style, it pretty much wasn't really hard to mix the three, and it really just, you know, it just really sounded different, and it just, you know, with the production that I had, made it sound complete, honestly. It made the package.
That's the word that I was going to say. I was just going to say that. I checked out your video of I'm Ready.
Okay, yeah.
And, yeah, first off, let me say this disclaimer, because the whole hip-hop genre, see, I'm 40 now, so I am one who, when it first hit, you know, when we talking old school from Sugar Hill Gang and, you know, all of that, the early 80s Run DMC and all them earlier cats, that's where I was. And then it became this whole gangster, I'm going to shoot the police, I'm going to beat somebody's ass, I'm going to, it became all this renegade shit that I couldn't wrap my hand around, because that wasn't my life that I was living. I was from the streets, but not from the streets like that. Then it became, you know, this whole pimpdom shit where, you know, everything was, okay, pussy, fuck the pussy, got to get, you know. And then, you know, I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, woo. You know, now I'm hearing a lot more social stuff coming back, you know, to the forefront. And when I heard y'all track I'm Ready, it had such a complete full-body sound that was respectable. You had your message in there, and it was lovely to the ear. And I said, okay, if these cats can do this, then, you know, it made me want more, and it made me say, okay, let me find out what else is on the mixtape. So now, break it down with what's coming out with the campaign, because I'm so ready to hear this, and a lot of y'all are starting to change my idea on what hip-hop is, and I guess it's because hip-hop has changed again to where it's palatable, and I'm able to understand it because it's something that I'm living as well. So break it down what the campaign is going to be about and what the world can get ready for.
So basically, you know, to touch on what you were just on that and how you just ending that that topic or that statement, you know, why we feel like music is basically changing back to hip hop, to its original roots. It's getting close back to it, just a little, you know, just a new age of it. Now, the campaign, Volume 1, basically, is TNA for president, you know what I'm saying? The campaign is basically the first run. This is the first campaign. This is the first, you know what I mean? Like just like the presidents do it. You feel me?
Dig it. Dig it.
Okay, this is our mouthpiece right here. Now we coming out. We basically telling everybody to join the cause. Come join the cause, and join the cause because lyrically in the music industry, we feel like we need to regain that. We need to get that position. We need to be in that position in our rightful seats in this music industry. Just like the president, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we president for that position, for our position. Ain't nobody sitting in it right now. It's wide open.
Dig it.
Might as well go ahead and take it. Lyrically, production-wise, movement-wise, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Like our pitch is, man, if you're a producer, come on. If you're a rapper, come on. If you're a barber, come on. If you work at the grocery store, come on. Whatever you do, let's go, man. If you like the music, then come on, join the campaign. I mean, like I said, our biggest thing is we're just trying to bring back good music, like Pop iterated several times. Like, that's our biggest thing is bringing back good music to this game. You know what I mean? And if you enjoy the music, you know, come on. I mean, we give it to you for free. You know what I mean? All we asking is just let these people know you're down with the situation. You feel me?
Hold on. This is back to Pop again. Another thing, man, we giving back to the community, man, because, you know, this is the cause right here, man. We got to give back because we know one thing about it. more than anything, our kids, our next generation is going to be listening to our music more than anything, and they're going to be following our footsteps more than anybody. Why we're telling you to join our cause, because we basically, you know what I'm saying, we want to start leading our next generation in the right direction. You feel me? We coming up with all different type of programs. We over here working with all different type of people, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that can basically help us out, you know, with these charity events and just, you know, basically, you know, we got a lot of insight and a lot of thoughts and talks about, you know, how we're going to do this and how we're going to give back and help out. Some way out here, you know what I'm saying, it won't be right if we don't. We can't just take and don't give nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. I'm so digging that. Now, see, you know, you just blew my hair back on that one, because we don't hear that a lot, with a lot of the artists now coming to the forefront saying, okay, this is a movement to say we need to reclaim our kids, we need to do for the community. A lot of folks like to say it because when they do say it, they feel like it's a tagline, you know, or they got to say it because, you know, I done made a couple of dollars now, so, oh, well, let me give back, you know, as if it's some kind of ploy. But starting that from the ground up in this new collaboration, I am so digging that. Wow. Wow. I'm loving that. I'm so loving that.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, because I'm going to give my assessment of this, and y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong. Because after watching the video to I'm Ready, after looking at you guys, Pop, you are the cool one. You know, you sit back and your flow is kind of boy next door with an attitude. You know, the sneaker that a lot of folks are not expected to flow as hard as you do. You know, they figured you got skill, but it's like a sneak attack, and I like that because it's real breezy and it comes in. It's like a real sharp sculpted a scalpel. Black, you come across to me as, you know, the Don Juan and the player. You smooth with what you say, but you got a little street cred to everything that you do, because it's like, okay, test me if you want to. I'm saying it, but if you want to try me, because I can back up what I say. And then, Karlo, you straight up just from the street, but it's like I'm from the street with some sense now. You know, I've learned from my mistakes. Just don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? And when I watched the video, I was like, okay, and that's why that word complete is so that way, for three brothers to have all the elements of that, and it doesn't waver on anything. It doesn't question your masculinity or nothing. It says what it is, and it's just a complete sound. And I'm so digging that. Now, that's my assessment when I saw the video. How close am I to being right?
I don't know. You're pretty close. This is Mony Karlo. You know what I mean? I'm a cool dude, though, you know what I mean? I made some mistakes in the past, you know. But I definitely want to be fucked with. Definitely.
Dig it.
That's, you know.
Yeah, I was like, wow! I was fucking blown away, and I just like that word, and I think I like that word, complete. I just like it's a complete sound, and that's something that's missing from hip hop, because it's always been one element or another. It has never been a whole complete sound. It's kind of like a church choir. You know, you got your altos, your tenors, your sopranos. You know, the bass, and it's just complete. And I just like that word for y'all.
Yeah, you're right, man. I mean, yeah, you're right, man. But I mean, the biggest thing for us, man, like you said, with the whole swag thing, that's a big thing with us too, man. We trying to bring that swag back to music, man. A lot of people act like they got swag when you meet them and they horrible. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to bring that back. The more personal people. I mean, a lot of people go check out that video too. That video we talking about already, man. They go check it out on Vimeo. They got our Facebook, In Your TNA. You also can go to In Your TNA TV. You know what I mean? You can go to that MySpace / The New Alliance ATL. Check out everything, man, and tell us what you think. You know what I mean? Because like you said, man, we're really bringing out our own self in there.
Hey, tell them one more time, man. Tell them one more time where they can go and find it.
Oh, y'all, baby, we figured to drill that. They gonna get it. Go ahead, say it again.
Just one more time so they remember.
Take your time. Take your time. Don't rush it. Take your time.
Okay, that video that he's talking about, man, it's called Ready, man. We shot it ourselves, man. Went to the mansion, shot it, man. Went to the club and shot it, and it came out hot. You can go to Vmore and check it out. Put Ready in there, and then put a parentheses, TNA. That's T.N.A. You also can go to our Facebook, which is In Your TNA. You also can go to our MySpace, which is / The New Alliance ATL, and our Twitter, which is In Your TNA. Or you can just go to Google and put In Your TNA, and you can find it. Or you can go to our publicist also, if you don't know what her name is.
I was just about to say, or they can reach Trey Davenport. What's up, Big B?
Hey, girl.
I was just about to tell you, man. What's up, big baby?
What's up? I didn't know you was over there with the...
I want to say...
everything is me.
What's up, baby? I know you said this is New Artist Day, but they not new artists. They got a new sound. They got a new alliance, baby.
Dig that. A new alliance. Okay, well, all right now. All right. It's a new collaboration. And I liked it. I'm just so vibing on this word, complete sound. Because, damn, that's just digging me right now.
Definitely, man. That's what we need to just start promoting, complete sound. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is, a complete sound.
We taking that from you, Meach. We taking that.
Yeah. But it fits because that there is okay. That just works, and I'm loving the flavor of it, you know. And for anybody to win me over into hip hop, it's got to say something, because like I said, I'm not a hip hop person. I'm old school and I'm house music. So to win me over into hip hop, honey, you have done something, and I'm loving this, to say the complete sound for y'all, because that's the truth of it for me. And I want other folks to get up and to dig it. So what I am going to do right now, because I can show you better than I can tell you. So what we're going to do, I got the latest single that was sent to me. Take a picture. Now, it was uploaded into my queue, but it's uploaded in one spot, and then where I need to play it at, it's not saying that it's there. However, I'm going to play it anyway from a different angle. So we're getting ready to listen, y'all. Okay, we're going to dish it or wish it, honey. If you dishing it, we're going to play it. If you wish it, that means you wish it was something else. So we finna go to Take a Picture. Now, I'm telling y'all, listen. Y'all know how I get with music. This here, okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna let you do it for yourself now. And then y'all tell me, because I'm so digging this sound. You already know what time it is. Hey. Okay. Money, black, money, with a whole lot of cash. With a whole lot of swag. Take a picture. I got money. Yeah. God damn it. Wow. Wait a minute. See, wait. Oh no, I got to do that on my own because that ending, honey, just eats me. And I was about to sit there. Just let me hear the ending one more time. But I'll do that when I'm up there. Okay. Yeah. Just take a picture. Ow! God damn it, that is just rocking. And I could actually dance to that. It ain't that damn stupid ass standing and bouncing with my finger shit. You could actually dance to that. Okay.
You telling the world take a picture of us right now. They better take a picture right now. Get the first picture.
I love this little tag. It got that. It's just wow. Like I said, you could actually dance to it. You know, I could actually see this in a movie as part of a soundtrack. Where as I was listening to that, it just took me back to a house party, and that kind of thing. And the folks on the dance floor doing a little routine crowd. It just took me back to that kind of element. And I'm like, okay. And then I like the tag, honey. I like, you know, yes. Okay. Okay. Y'all talk because music does that to me. I get flustered when I like shit like that. And that
man,
yeah.
You can hear more of that song, man. You can check that song more out, man. Right now, you can check it more out, like we was telling at myspace.com/The New Alliance ATL, man. You know what I mean? The Facebook is In Your TNA, Twitter at In Your TNA. You know, we got new songs on TNA TV. You know, straight up, man. We got Rockabye Baby. Go straight to YouTube and just type in Your TNA TV. And we got, you know what I'm saying, you'll check out the new joints. We got shout out what's the name? Cut the Check, you know what I mean? Shout out Every Day, Trade A, you know what I mean?
The campaign
mixtape.
I mean, for us, man, like we said, we giving away music, man. You want some hot music, come get it. You know what I mean? That's the slogan. You want hot music.
All right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, whatever you want. Like, if you hear us on our MySpace or our Facebook and you like, man, I'm liking your sound, where can I get some more at? All you got to do is send us your email. We're going to send you the mixtape. You know what I mean? That's how we're going to do it. So, if you go to that Facebook.
Oh, well, shit, we're hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go to and your TNA, man.
Leave a comment. Make sure you leave a comment.
Yeah, start leaving people leave comments and just you say, hey, man, I like your song. Where can I get the mixtape? Send your email, and we will send you the whole whole mixtape. You know what I mean? You were giving it away, man. Real talk, man.
Okay, and this is the campaign.
Like we said, it's a campaign, man. You know what I mean?
It's a campaign. All right. Now, goddamn it. Now, see, y'all gonna make me nervous up in here. Now, See, if I had known that earlier, damn it, see, I wanted the kids to hear I'm ready. Cause see, y'all got to go check that video out. Cause I'm telling you, it is cute. And I'm so vibing with the completeness of the sound. And if y'all couldn't get it from here. See, that goddamn ending on there, the tag on that, to take a picture of me. Okay, that's just working me. Anyway, it's working me. Okay, that's just working me. But I just want the folks to understand that this here is real music. Child, one more, okay, because I'm putting it in the chat room, okay, we got myspace.com/ the New Alliance, and put the ATL on there, children, because there's another New Alliance up there that's from Charlotte, North Carolina, or whatever. So this is the New Alliance ATL on MySpace, okay? And then we got In Your TNA TV.
You can go to YouTube, that on In Your TNA TV. Twitter is In Your TNA. You also can go to Facebook, In Your TNA. Just put In Your TNA all as one word. Or if you can't find it that way, just go to Google and put In Your TNA. You know what I mean? Either way you can find it. Or either you go to Trader, you go to our publicist, and you can find us from there. You know what I mean? Just like DNA is In Your TNA. You know what I mean? And shout out to the other group too, man. Shout out to the other group from Carolina that got the New Alliance thing, man. But we already know.
They're not the New Alliance.
They know who the New Alliance is. But shout out to them, man. They got some hot stuff, man. Real talk.
Okay. Well, you know, because there's room at the table for everybody. However, I want to make sure that the folks understand, you know, your complete sound.
Man, I mean, like we said, that's what it is, a complete sound. You ain't had a group like us. Our comparison to what we doing, like I said before, is Outkast, man. You ain't had a group like us since Outkast. You know what I mean? You had some groups. You had some groups that's been hot, but you ain't had a group with a complete sound since Outkast, man. And we trying to bring that fun back to music. We trying to bring that good time back to music. We just trying to bring that realness back to music. You know what I'm saying? And really just get everyday people, because for us, man, we working for the blue collar people, for the everyday people, man. So for the everyday people that's out here hustling every day to do what they got to do, working every day just to feed their family, whatever, them the people we working for. Them the people we want to join behind us, man. The people that love music and respect it the same way we do, you know?
Okay, now see, that's the campaign slogan right there. Hot damn, I love it. The campaign, baby. Okay, for the everyday worker out there on the grind, on the hustle, trying to put food on the table, honey, this music is for you. All right now. All right. I'm so digging this. That goddamn take a picture. See, I'm loving that because, you know, for those of us who are vain and love pictures, that is working me. Anywho, okay. Let's go to final thoughts. And also, before we go to final thoughts, let me go here because I know image is important. You know, we talked about your swagger, but what about, you know, a lot of folks put everything in style as far as hair, clothing, you know, this, that, and the other. And we know groups, you know, from back in the day, you know, they get that same T-shirt and pair of slacks and whatever. You know, what are we looking for from TNA that is going to be the signature look? You know, because Karlo, I know you rocking your dreads, and everybody got short crops and wicked fades and baseball caps. What can we look to see the classic theme of the style of TNA?
Well, for one, this Karlo, I'm definitely gonna keep the dreads. You know what I mean? I always had long hair, so I'm definitely gonna keep the locks. But everybody know me from that. You know what I mean? Everybody know me from that. Everybody dread.
So that's your trademark. Okay, dig it. Mm-hmm.
I'm a dread man. You know what I mean? But you know, just a different swag, man. Like something just totally different. Like when we step in the door, it's cameras flashing. Something different. It's real. It's the campaign. Every day. Look, we can turn. We can go and get an actor from anywhere and make it look nice. We make the clothes. The clothes don't make us.
All right now. You better say it one more again, honey. That's okay. That's real right there.
Being serious too.
You know, our style is basically. I mean, you know, everybody's style is based off of everybody, man. You can look around and see somebody with some Sean John stuff on, somebody with some Rockefeller, somebody with anything. So it's just basically how you rock it yourself, man. It's about your personality and your swag. You know what I mean? Like Carlos said, it's deeper than the clothes. So for us with the clothes, man, that's just really like, it's just like some everyday stuff, man. It's just something we pick up every day and rock and just throw that swag on it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Really, like we said, with our style and our expression, we want to just be regular, everyday, approachable people. You know what I'm saying? With outstanding personalities. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it's about, man. It's about your personality, man. You know what I mean? You already know.
I know. Yeah, because and let me say this, you know, on the record, because, you know, when we've been out and about, you guys are very, very mannerable. Thank God. You know, as men, I don't have to worry about that whole thug bullshit that a lot of folks like to carry. You know, you're very approachable. You actually know how to have a conversation. You know, I don't have to worry about ebonics flying, you know, every other syllable. You know, you guys are actually men, you know, grown adult men who are about the business of, okay, I'm an entertainer, but at the same time I know how to be personable. You know, when I'm not on stage, I know how to sit down and to have a conversation. I know, you know, and I know how to move through this thing without being offensive. And just know, though I'm all of these things, I'm still a man and come correct, because if you come wrong, then, you know, that's a whole separate issue. And there's what being a man is all about. And I want to say I thank you guys for that, because it's very refreshing, and particularly in this day and time, because we don't hear that. And for what everybody know hip-hop to be and all the images that we have out there, you guys are just bringing a fresh appearance to it. And that's something that I admire. That's the time I had to bring you guys on the show, because I'm digging it, and I got it. So to your credit, that there's everything for me.
Appreciate that, brother, man. Appreciate that.
You know, yeah, that's 100 right there. So I thank you guys for just being yourselves. And I want to make sure that the campaign babies, now y'all heard them. They say they're going for president of the world, baby. They say they're going to conquer it, and they need y'all to get on board. So for those of you who heard it, let those who have ears hear. The campaign is where it's at. It's going to be just a hodgepodge of them. You know, we're going to take you through all the elements. You heard Pop say, baby, they do a little bit of everything. They're going to give you that old school, new school, jazz fusion kind of thing within the whole hip-hop genre. So I'm going to invite you to pick up the campaign, and I'm going to take this time and say thank you to the New Alliance for doing your thing and for dishing your tea with me. Now, for all of those that's out there, now, let me say this, because, you know, I had to, the fellas, y'all forgive me for a minute, because I got to talk to my people.
Okay.
Children, the children, let these men be straight, okay? They're heterosexuals. If you see them out, please do not let them be straight. You heard them, they got children, they do their own thing. And let these kids be straight, okay? And don't try to come out of a bag on them. If you enjoy the music, because that's what it's all about. And, you know, all that other stuff, honey, is all that other stuff. You know, just be respectable, please. I create that, I plead that. So that way there's no misunderstandings and folks don't get their damn feelings hurt. Okay, so now, that's that discussion.
All day, man. All day. Also, man, we know we the campaign, man, so we got to be super pluggers, man. Also, you can go to that In Your TNA on Facebook, In Your TNA on Twitter. You can go to In Your TNA TV. We'll have a new episode on there. Like me said, man, if you like music, period, man, just come. You know what I mean? It's about music. That's what all this is about, music. You know what I mean? Point blank, period, man. So if you like music, holler us, man. Google In Your TNA Shout out to Trey Day, man. Shout out to Big Meach, man. Shout out to ATL. Shout out to the whole musical industry, man. Let's get it, man. And your TNA for president, you dig?
Dig it. All right. Well, with that said, babies, I'm going to let y'all get back. I know y'all in the studio working and collaborating and things. And now listen, I'm going to put this out here, too. I'm a singer. So I can do a lick. I can do it. I sound like Monique, don't I? But I really do sing. I'm a baritone bass, so I sing, honey. I'll sit up there and do a lick or the tagline or something. Yes, I will. So, okay, y'all discuss and meditate. Meditate on that. So with that, the campaign is out there, children, in your TNA, honey. Google it. They're on Facebook. They're on Twitter. They're on MySpace. It's MySpace, The New Alliance ATL. And we're going to make this thing. Make sure you, now that's the secret. You're not going to get the mixtape if you don't leave a comment. So leave a comment. Let them know that you're digging them. And then, you get the freebies of things. So right now, we're all about the campaign because now, once we win this election, baby, okay, it's no holds barred. So, all right, consider me a new campaign supporter, and we're going to rock this thing, all right?
Let's get it, then. Let's get it, man.
All right, let's do it. On that note, brothers, y'all go ahead and get back into the studio. I will hit y'all up in a few moments because I need the whole thing now. Now, you know that. Now, okay. I need the thing.
We got you.
Okay. All right. Y'all make it happen here.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks a lot. That's TNA, everybody. The New Alliance. A force to be reckoned with. A force to be fucking reckoned with. I love it. I love it. Woo! There you have it, people. Oh, wait a minute. I got to play that one more time. Because that damn ending, I'm telling you, that fucking ending is working me. What I do with it? Wait a minute. Let me play that one more time. Wait a minute. Don't do no. Okay, here we go.
You already know what time it is. CBG Productions. TNA. Take a picture, baby. Money. Black. Pop. TNA. I got money. A whole lot of cash. I'm up in the club with a whole lot of swag. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture of me. 'Cause I got money. 'Cause I got money. And I got cash. I got cash. I'm in the club. The whole lot of swag. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture of me. What's up, my dog? What's up, my dog? What's up, my dog? You think I'm getting it? I'm getting it all. I'm about to take it. I'm about to ball. I'm getting drama. Gucci, Louis, Prada at the mall. We're getting money. We over here. You over there. We do that thing. We get money, make your haters superstar. I need to my ears, I can super well. We have to turn it. We know it. We know it. We know it in the air, like the air. This is a TNA. I got money, a whole lot of cash. I'm up in the club with a whole lot of swag. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture of me. 'Cause I got money. 'Cause I got money. And I got cash. I got cash. I'm in the club. The whole lot of swag. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture of me. Take a picture 'cause my swag is official. I'm a fighter. I get you in the club with a pistol. Security don't bother 'cause they know that I'm the issue. Dime pieces on me like some jury on my wrist. Turn the stacks, make it rain. I'm a stripper like the pain. And they love me too 'cause the lamb got no brains. I'm the man. I'm the one that drive them chickens insane. They telling all their friends about the cars and the plane. How I got lots of change and hella sex change. And the night in Japan, from Miami in the sand. Yeah, I get it, making money is the plan. In the Benz, speeding by, take a picture 'cause you can. I got money, a whole lot of cash. I'm up in the club with a whole lot of swag. Take a picture, take a picture. got money, 'cause I got money, and I got cash. I got cash. I'm in the club, I'm in the club. I wanna swag, I wanna swag. Take a picture, 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 take a picture of me. And I need a dot, my swag that sick. At DMC, everybody wanna break. So me, I'm flashing like a light show, chain like bow. Girls down wild. I don't got no, he's the star of the show. Out film and shit, there's no more. Some say so, get blind by the side. Man on my money, call it swinging in my cash. Stepping out fresh, moving for the camera. Want anything they can touch us. I'm a money maker, real go getter. Go ahead, girl, you can take a picture. I got money, a whole lot of cash. I'm in the club with a whole lot of swag. Take a picture, take a picture, take a picture, take a picture, take a picture of me. 'Cause I got money, 'cause I got money, and I got cash. I got cash. I'm in the club, I'm in the club. I wanna swag, I wanna swag. Take a picture, 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 take a picture of me, of me, of me.
Do it again, do it again. Take a picture of me. All right, children. I told you this working me a little bit, honey. Can you stand it, babies? Can you stand it? Oh, that's TNA. I had to play that again, honey, because I'm telling you that it's just too cute. That's too cute. Take a picture, honey. Now, okay, let me calm down just a little bit. Because I got a couple seconds left, and I told y'all that if time was permitting, that, well, I didn't tell y'all, I'm sorry. I had put this in the promos that I sent out, that if time was permitting, that we were going to discuss a couple of things as far as current events were concerned, what I call the red button issues. And the one issue that I'm going to talk about now is just it has taken me a minute to really process this. I went out, I'm here in Atlanta, and I went out to a club. I won't call the club by name. We're just going to say that at this particular club, it was lesbian night. Okay, not a problem. I was there because my cousin was performing at the club, okay? And that's fine. Now, the problem that I had in this relied on the women. And ladies, yes, I'm coming for you because too many times we have heard, as a gay man I've heard it when you crying on my shoulders. I hear it from straight men all the time who say they don't know how to handle you and they don't know what to do with you, because you always say that you want to be respected. You want someone to, treat you like a lady. You want to be this. You want to be that. All the good things that are supposed to be indicative of a good relationship and what a good man is supposed to do and all of that. And that's lovely. I feel you, my sisters. I'm not mad at you about it. And, okay, that's cute. But here's the problem. The problem is, when I went to this club, I was not expecting to see what I saw. Now, to give you an idea, women, now it's one thing, why do y'all do this? You know the damn dress is going to rise up when you bought the damn thing. You brought it as a mini dress, and it rises every time you walk, and yet you want to spend the entire night pulling at a dress that's going to rise anyway. Then you know it's rising, and you don't have the decency to put on some damn panties. You want to wear a thong or no panties at all, and all your cooch and your ass is showing. And then you got the audacity to sit up there and get mad because somebody see your shit and comment on it because you got it all exposed. And yet you want somebody to respect you. I saw bitches, and I'm using that term like that because I didn't know what else to say. I can't call them ladies. I can't even call them women at this point. I saw bitches on the floor, literally on the floor, gyrating and popping and this, that, and the other, and yet you ask for respect. I saw the studs of the community. Now, for those of you who don't know what the studs are, those are the masculine-appearing lesbians, the ones that everybody think want to be men and this, that, and the other. The studs, you know, they all up gyrating, popping the coochie, all up on it, riding in it, this, that, and the other, blase, blase. And I said to myself, this has got to be ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind a good bump and grind on the dance floor here and there. I know I've done it and may still do it here and there. But I do it with taste and a little bit of taste and some kind of dignity about myself. I don't get all on the damn floors. I'm not cleaning up that old dirty-ass floor or whatever with my body, and then at the same time want somebody to respect me. Women have got to get that idea in their head that if this is what you say you want, then you've got to come and present yourself in a better light. I mean, the girl sitting around here, if she didn't get on the floor once, she got on the floor 10,000 times. I got so tired of seeing her on the floor to where, hell, I thought she was a part of the damn carpet. Then, the one girl, she had a mini dress on. Now, this wasn't the ride-up kind. You know, it was more form-fitting, okay? And it had a zipper in the front. Now, she got all her bosom out, okay? Which, all right, you know, that not necessarily a problem for me because she was very top-heavy, okay? So the outfit was designed to emphasize the bosom. I got that. Well, she turned around and went to go reach for something. Mind you, reach, not bend over. When she went and reached for whatever it was, I saw nothing but ass because the back of the dress raised up so tough to where she had on no panties, none. And then want to sit down and get embarrassed because her dress rose. And I looked at that, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Now, what fascinates me even most about this is that I'm at a lesbian bar. So it's not like this was, you know, the battle cry is women want to be respected by men. You know, for my heterosexual children out there, you don't want the men folk looking at you like that. You don't want nobody to come on you in this particular light. And I'm at a lesbian bar, or at least lesbian night, and I'm expecting a little bit more because, you know, the women supposed to carry themselves in a different light. And I got the same bullshit. And I was completely mortified. Now, am I missing something? If I am, and this is just my opinion, and I'm stating because I was just so outdone. Everybody's telling me, oh, well, they were young, and you know how youth does, and you know, every now and again, you know, you had to go back to when you was young and you did stuff crazy. I said, yes, I do. I take myself back to those days all the time whenever I'm challenged with something like this. Because my idea is, you know, how can I compare what I did back in the day? Because I used to strip on the dance floor, but I stripped down to a pair of shorts and I don't like to say wife beater, but I had a T-shirt on because I got hot on the dance floor. Now, yes, I wore booty shorts, you know, short shorts. That's when I had the body to wear them. And, you know, was dancing and dancing and dancing and dancing and carrying on. However, when it was all said and done and I was through dancing, I went and put my clothes back on, you know, because that was for the drama of it. And, you know, I'm twirling and blase yakety. But these girls here were just, you know, it was more so, it was more than just dancing. It became a lustful sexual evening, and if I'm missing something, y'all email me. You know, dishingteawithbigmeach@gmail.com. I want y'all to weigh in on this. Y'all tell me if maybe I'm just old fashioned and I'm not with the times, or I'm too far gone into it or something. But my faith in women was slowly starting to deteriorate when I saw that, because I get tired of hearing y'all say that y'all want this and y'all want that, but yet you don't represent what it is that you want. You don't represent it. So what do you want the world to expect? Okay, and another thing about women that has taken me there is the idea that you guys, or you ladies, are competing with drag queens. Okay, and I'm saying drag queens and not my trans sisters, because that's a whole different thing. Because with the essence of RuPaul's Drag Race and carrying on, being on television, and you know, we have television shows now that have included more trans women in the programming and this, that, and the other. Women nowadays are competing with drag queens, and now you don't even know if it's a drag queen or if it's a biological female. And I'm saying drag queen as in stage performers. I'm not talking about those who identify as trans or those who identify as femme. I'm talking about only my drag queens out there who are into big hair and big lashes and this, that, and the other. Okay, 5 pounds of makeup, you know, to cover up that stubble and this, that, and the other. I'm talking to those children. Okay, because females now are competing with that, and you guys have gone so far over the top to where you're caricatures of yourselves. You know, and I don't know. I'm asking you guys to help me with the connection. So take this time. I want you to weigh in, and that's going to be my final thing for the day. Y'all weigh in, and y'all get at me at dishingteawithbigmeach@gmail.com, and let me know what your opinions are about this. Or go to the Facebook page, and you can put your opinions about that there. Because I believe that I'll probably miss something somewhere. Because, and ladies, I'm telling you, y'all have really disappointed me with the way that you guys are carrying yourselves, and then want and expect the world to give you all kinds of different respect and not treat you like a sex object and not treat you this way. But everything that you do screams that that's the kind of attention that you want. That's what you require from these men. And then get mad because they call you bitches and hoes. Really? Okay. You want too much from the world, honey, and not enough people to handle it. And so that there has been my take. That just unnerved me. I just could not get it. Because I think we've lost our edge on being sexy and being lustful. And I believe that we all need to go back to the drawing board and take classes on what being sexy is all about. So if you got opinions on that, y'all hit me up, and we will go from there, okay? So that there is my red button issue today. Earlier you heard from TNA. I want you guys to go out and to support the campaign. The campaign, honey, they say they're giving music away. Okay, so they will send you guys the MP3 mixtape on a download, honey. So just make sure that you go to the Facebook page or the MySpace page or the YouTube. The link is in your TV. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you go to MySpace, it is myspace.com/The New Alliance ATL. Okay? Go there and make your comments. Now, the secret is, honey, you got to make comments. If you like what you heard, make a comment, and that way they'll send it out, because they need to develop. You know, this is all a development, honey. They want to know who's on the team, so that when it's time to go out and to do more promotion and to let y'all know where they're going to be performing, to get to the concerts or whatever, they can get in contact with you and you can see it live, up close and personal, okay? So with that, my darlings, I want to thank you for another Wednesday. It is a little bit after 2. I've got to get some rest because I've got to go make donuts in about 6 hours. Oh, yeah, I got to go make the donuts. So with that in mind, my darlings, stay abreast. We have some good things coming up. For those of you who are porn connoisseurs, and this particular person that's coming on is CEO of his own company, Rockefeller from Rockefeller Entertainment, will be here on the 25th of August. So I want you to save that date, honey. He's going to be on the 25th of August And, yeah, so that's going to be a hot show. Not for children. It's going to be a sexually explicit show. So for those of y'all out there who are not good with listening to me cussing and talking about sex and carrying on, that's not going to be the show for you. So August 25th is that. August 18th, I may be young, but I'm not foolish. I want you guys to come and listen in on that show because I have a very young gay couple. They've been together for 6 years. One is 26, the other is 32. They've been together for 6 years in a monogamous relationship. And they're going to come on, and we're going to talk about dating, the youth of LGBT culture and dating, because their story is so fascinating. You don't hear that from children in their age bracket. So that's going to be on the 18th. Next week, we may have Don't Come Out of a Bag Wednesday for next week. So there is that. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to get off because anytime I start rambling, that means I need to stop. So I thank you guys for coming out, and I will join you the next time, okay? So with that, honey, tea sippers, I hope your crumpets were good, and I'll talk to you next time, all right? Ciao.